The Minister of Power and Renewable Energy says the government is facing a challenge in ensuring an uninterrupted power supply due to the prevailing dry weather. Meanwhile, generator number 1 at the Norachole power plant remains inoperational.
All 3 generators at the Norachole coal power plant malfunctioned due to the breakdown which took place on the 15th of October last year. Though generators number 2 and 3 were restored within a few days, the same could not be done for generator number 1. The media spokesperson at the Ministry of Power and Renewable Energy, Sulakshana Jayawardena, said that while the generator is functional, it is still being tested. Given the prevailing drought, 12 to 15% of the country's daily energy requirement was generated through hydropower. This is because the capacity of reservoirs under the Mahaweli project has declined to 40%. The water capacity at the Kotmale reservoir is 60%. The Ceylon Electricity Board said that daily energy requirement at present is 35 to 40 gigawatts per hour. To generate this amount, over 600 megawatts will have to be added to the national grid from private power plants. Minister of Power and Renewable Energy, Ranjit Siamala-Pittiya, says that measures are being taken to provide an uninterrupted power supply despite the prevailing drought. The minister made this statement at an event held to lay the foundation stone for the proposed Electricity Consumer Services Centre in Daraniyagala.
We are facing the greatest drought since 2006. If you collectively look at the Rondenigala, Victoria and Samanala reservoirs, we only have 36% of the total capacity of water we should generally have. The Department of Meteorology says that this situation could persist for the next 2 to 5 months. So we have a big challenge on our hands, which we are ready for. The challenge is to provide a continuous supply of electricity. How do we supply electricity when 40% of it becomes inactive? We have to find alternatives to supply this 40%. The alternatives are most likely diesel or coal or whatever can be provided at a low cost. This must be done in a way the public wouldn't be burdened. We are facing a major crisis. The biggest issue we had was the fact that one of the generators at Norachole was inoperational for over a month and a half. However, yesterday, we were able to restore generator number 1. I believe that we would be able to make the generator fully functional in about a day or 2. Running a grid without hydropower is extremely challenging. Tenders have been called under an open tender procedure to purchase 60 megawatts of emergency power. We have also received instructions from the Committee on Economic Affairs to be prepared to call for tenders for an additional 110 megawatts.